Hey folks, hope you're well. I'm here. We're doing another live chat on the workbench this week. I've got two basses that I'm going to be using over the next, well, hopefully over the next couple of months, but need to get these basses set up, cleaned up, ready to go, show ready, and running out of time this week already, and it's only Tuesday. It's a bit of a frantic old week, so I needed to take this opportunity to do like we did last week. So workbench, bass setups, cleaning, all of that sort of thing this week. Hope you're all safe and well. Hope your bass playing's going great. We're going to be here for a couple of hours doing this, broadcasting out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all good. Obviously the regular chaps and chapesses won't be on screen, but they will probably be here by text in the live chat window, so all good. Dawson, good to see you. West Fork, good to see you too. How's that Retroglide doing? Poor West Fork has bought status Retroglide, which should be a reason for celebration. Unfortunately, something's going on around the 12th fret on that bass. We've tried all sorts of things. It's got a truss rod. We've tried bottoming out the strings and coming and then raising them back up in small increments, try and get rid of this buzz. We've tried doing the truss rod. We've changed the strings. We've done all sorts. This bass is going to be temperamental, I swear it, but we'll get there. We will get there. I hope it I know you're waiting on an email from Status Graphite, so I'm hoping they can offer up some words of advice with a bit of luck. So what are we doing tonight? We are looking at my Status Series 2000, 1990-91 model. And then we also, for second helpings, have an Alembic Persuader. So I bought this from the very fine and delectable Nick Smith, who's no longer with us, sadly. Bought this from him a couple of years ago. Used it on 1 or 2 gigs and a bunch of rehearsals. And I want to use it and start taking it out on gigs, but it needs a bit of cleaning. Fingerboard needs some conditioning. New strings, a little bit of a setup here and there. Time for a bit of love on the workbench. So I thought we'd get that done as well. And I want to use this on a rehearsal on Thursday. So in fact both of these are coming out on Thursday, so that's the thinking this evening. I will try not to do this. Most of the visual you're going to see tonight at the basses here as I'm doing the work, so hope that's okay. Electric Low End, good to see you. Mike the Jungle Boogie Man, yeah man. And so if you're new to the live chats, come on in, you're amongst friends. We're talking basses, bass guitars, bass amps, bass effects, bass accessories, strings, cases, gig bags, maintenance materials, all of this sort of thing. Anything I'm doing tonight on these basses, if you want to ask any questions, ask me how I'm doing stuff or how I know what I'm doing, feel free. We're on, I guess we'll be on the shorts and vertical stream feed as well. We might get some nutcases in, we might not with a bit of luck. What do I need to do? Like I say, if you're new to the channel, very welcome. Come on in. If you've got any questions, any comments you want answering or replying to or responding to, put them in the live chat window, press send, and it'll appear there. I'll react to them periodically, sort of every 10-15 minutes while we're going through the workbench stuff, as he puts his teeth in. If you're looking for merch links, affiliate links, all of that sort of thing, in the description box below this video, you will find Brooks's Bass Corner merch links. You'll find 170 products, about 15 different designs. Those links are there in the description box. There are affiliate links for the Bass Centre here in the UK, vidIQ, StreamYard, Top Cashback. If you have any bass purchase requirements coming up, we have affiliate links with Amazon, Thomann and ANDERTONS. You can help the channel. If you've got something bass related you're going to buy, it might be a bass, an amp, a cab combo, strings, cleaning materials, gig bags, cases, straps, pedals, who knows. You can help the channel. Use those affiliate links in the description box. Very much appreciated in advance. You will also find timestamps for this video, for this live chat. They'll be there and live tomorrow afternoon once this live stream is fully uploaded onto YouTube. The timestamps allow you to jump through to the different topics that we discuss here on the live chat, so you don't have to watch the whole thing. You can either watch it at double speed or whatever speed suits you if you go into the settings feature. Alternatively, if you use the timestamps, in the description box there'll be a list, and that list also corresponds with the red timeline that you'll see on the video if you're watching this in YouTube. And if you run your cursor across that timeline, you'll see there are little notches in the timeline, and each notch corresponds to a different topic, so I will put those in tomorrow. That's how that works. Please give the video a thumbs up. It's the most important thing you can do for the video, for me as a creator, for the channel, for this particular video, and how it's perceived within the by the algorithm. If you're going to give the video a thumbs down, then please leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know why, what the problem is, what you don't like, what you don't enjoy. It's all fine. You'll also find a share arrow there, so you can share this video out social media, email and websites. And you will also find a save option. You will also find the super thanks option, which is a dollar symbol in a love heart, and that allows you to make a financial contribution to the channel if you wish to do so. You don't have to, it's not a prerequisite. The videos are free to watch, but we're a monetized channel. So if you want to help keep the channel running for as long as possible, I want to try and do this for 20-25 years if possible, feel free to use that super thanks option. And then within the live chat framework, so obviously this is a live chat as opposed to a pre-recorded video, at the bottom of the section where the live chat window is, so again if you're on the mobile app it's directly below. If you're on the desktop version it's that way. Oh, going the wrong way, Mike. It's that way, isn't it? Of course. I'm seeing the camera screen, it's pointing the other way. You'll find the chat comment box. Next to that you'll see an emoji icon. Feel free to give that a complete absolute trouncing. And then next to that you'll see $1 in a rectangle, which is the super chat facility. And again, that's exactly the same as super thanks, but it's basically for when we're on live chats. So if you want to contribute to the channel, make a donation. That's how you can do that. I see there's a load of messages here. I better respond to these. Just bear with me a moment. And we'll get on with these bases, shall we? Let you know, yeah, Westford, yeah, I've done what you did, but unfortunately still some buzz. I can't get my head around it. I can't either. If you're raising your action and that's still buzzing, the only thing I can think is the truss rod isn't set right, but it should be, and there's only so much distance you can go with that. Maybe you're going to have to take it to a repair shop or a guitar tech, wherever you are in France, and let them take a look at it. I don't know what else to suggest, really. I mean, we've done what we can via message and video chat. I don't know what else to suggest. And at your tender age, I would not suggest you start doing fret crowning and what have you. That's something you've got to practice on cheap instruments, not on a £3,000 status. Tomorrow morning, you're seeing the best bass tech in town. There we go. Hope it's going to work. Cool. Cool. Bill Derbyshire, good to see you. There's Gareth as well. Super stuff. Thank you. Good to see you, boys. Electric Lowen, but you didn't play Jungle Boogie for you last night. I'm sorry. But I was hush-hush about it because didn't want YouTube to fight against your channel. I don't get copyright strikes doing the Jungle Boogie bass line. I'll try and do it tonight. Remind me. Zuma just saying hi. Work is quite busy. That's all okay. You'll be jumping in here and there. Very good. Good to see you, mate. Hope it's all going good. Loved your shadows on your side video. Well done. It's Jamie. Time for status, indeed. Sorry, no, you can make typos. That's all good. There's Stacey. Good to see you. Right. So what we're doing then, we're going to give this a bit of a cleaning. Doing the phenolic fingerboard. We have WD-40 for the cleanup on the fingerboard, of course. Strings don't need changing. These were fresh on back in 2021 for one demo video here on the channel. It's done no gigs since. It's done no rehearsals. These are basically fresh strings aside from half an hour recording a demo for the channel. So I'm going to whip those off sort the fingerboard out, clean the frets as well. Going to do the gloss body with some cream of Carnauba wax, of course. Give it a bit of a polish. Check the controls are all okay. Action and intonation, although like I say, this was all set up for when I did the demo in 2021. So hopefully nothing's changed. It's graphite. There is no truss rod, and everything should be good. This should be quite a quick job. This shouldn't be long. And I won't be polishing the hardware because this has all got a satin finish, so Never Dull has no effect on it. It's all coated, so it is what it is. So there we go. I think batteries are in here. Yeah, we've got a battery cover there, so we'll deal with that at the end. So strings off, clean the frets, sort the fingerboard, gloss up the body, reinstall the strings, set it all up. Good to go, hopefully. Hope everyone's good. Hope everything is going fab. And yeah. Hope everyone is doing okay out there. Hope your bass playing's going great. Had a very busy weekend. Absolutely shattered. I'm still feeling the effects of it now. I spent 11 hours in a car on Friday, and it was horrific. It was a horrific journey, and the gig was okay, nothing to shout about. And then got in the car, and it was absolutely blowing a gale, rain, stuff flying all over the roads. Where we were playing in North Devon, it took like an hour and a half to get back to major roads. It was horrible. It was really horrible. It was a horrible drive, and I really didn't want to do it. I probably could have done with staying over at a hotel, but it was my choice to go back. And then Saturday did a gig, again a Queen gig, different lineup, and that was much more agreeable. 12 miles down the road. So I was a bit happy about that one. And yeah, that was that. So, and also had Uncle Funk show in the centre of town on Thursday, which ran late. And well, our I put my teeth in today would be a good start. Our performance time ran late. The gig itself didn't run late, but our performance time did. I did a very short live chat from backstage while we were waiting to go on. And that was approaching 10 o'clock, which was when we were supposed to go on. That's not what happened. That's not what happened at all. We didn't go on till 10 past 11. We were supposed to do 2 50-minute sets. We did one. That's all the time there was. There was a curfew of midnight. And the people that were there for the company was going, oh, you know, do us another 20 minutes, do us another half an hour. It was absolutely not. We kept our side of the bargain. We were waiting for you guys. If you've overrun, that's your business. But a lot of us in the band were getting tubes and trains, and that wasn't going to be happening. We were going home. Hasta la vista, baby. We're gone. Oh, people jumping in here. Westfall, hello, Mr. Richard's there. Good to see you. Mr. Headless is in the house. Yeah, how are you? Oh, I'll say yes, right, got you. Alembic boy, good to see you. Half term for you, so you're here. Fab, super. Enjoy. There we go. Richard saying hello to everyone. Let you go in, Stacey. I couldn't find Chagondas at my nearest liquor store. Had to drive for an hour to get some. She's talking about wine for those who are inquiring. Right. Fret cleaning, it's this beauty again. Ben, High Tech Distribution, thank you very much. Outstanding. This is quite fabulous. I'm loving this. It's made guitar cleaning and setups far more enjoyable. No bad thing. So this is the Music Nomad B34 fret guard. So in the old days, for those who are thinking, what the hell's he talking about? Those frets are low. They're barely showing through the grip guard. Oh, okay. Okay. Didn't realise they were quite that low, but there we are. We used to mask tape the fingerboard, and we would do it. Take ages. We then moved over to grip guards, and it's 1 fret at a time. Now you can have an all-in-one, and it's outstanding. I love this. It's a time saver. Thank you very much, Music Nomad. Well done, you fine people. So we're going to get this on. You tie it on with these bands. Nice and easy, nice and simple. Quick as you like. Job will be done really quick. Hope everyone is doing well. Got any questions? Basses, bass guitars, amps, effects, setups, strings, cleaning stuff? Fire away. I will deal with the comments intermittently. Everyone's saying hello, 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 hello. Oh no, not the dirty frets yet. Although these, I've owned this bass since 2002, so pretty much all the grot on it is mine. Before I owned it, this was Stuart Clayton's bass. This is the bass he basically used when he was writing the first 5 Mark King level 42 transcription books for Bassline Publishing. This was the bass before he had his GB made. So all those books came out around about sort of 2000, 2001. I bought this off Stuart in 2002. And it's been with me ever since. Did a lot of gigs until my GB was ready. And I used this on a lot of stuff. It's put in the miles. It doesn't get quite such a rollicking these days. But I might be about to change that. So based on a couple of projects that are coming my way. Right, fret erasers. In fact, we're going to use something a little gentler tonight because those frets are not sitting proud and I don't want to suddenly do something wrong. And also we're going to put a little cloth here, stop all the crap flying off and going all over the body and into pickup cavities, etc. Right, we are going, so it's a 150, this is a 400. Should here we go. They weren't far away. So basically these fret erasers is a set of 4. So the blue one I've been using is 150. Then we've got a 180, that might be the ticket. Yeah, 180, 400 and 1000. The 1000's going to be fairly gentle. But I've not done a fret clean on this in the whole time I've had it, so I think we'll go with the 180. All right, it's one of those. Dirty frets, yes, yes, yes. Stacey, wonder if you can have it shipped. There we go. Gareth, what strings are on that bass? No, they're not Rotosounds. These are Piccato double ball end 4000s. I've got a couple of sets left over. I actually bought about, I think, 6 sets back in 2004. So these went on in 2021. And they're going back on. They've barely done more than about half an hour's worth of playing. Ledry Loan, Stacey, sadly I can't order it. It would cost way too much. I might go and get some in person when I'm driving to my visit your parents on Christmas holidays. So there we go. Right, eyes down. Let's get these frets cleaned up and polished up, and we'll have a nice shiny Status 2000 in about an hour's time, which is what we want. I tell you, instantly, I can feel the difference between this fret eraser and the one I regularly use. This is a 180 and the other one was a 150, so there's a big difference. So let's have your news. Let's have your bass news, folks. Stacey, oh, she's gone to convert. Oh, she's telling you about the wine. If you can get it, there we go. Yeah, let's have your news. If you're out gigging over the weekend, let's hear it. If you've got gigs coming up this weekend, let's hear it. This weekend, well, I'm very happy that I've got another Queen gig this week, and I was enlightened yesterday that there was me thinking it was going to be a long day and a little bit of a drive, and we're going to be going till late. We're not. I don't have to be at the place till 5:30. We're on stage at about 6:30. We finish at 8:15. I'll be home before 10:30. Very pleased. A 30-minute set and a 45 of Queen classics. I can go with that, most definitely. Those are the sort of gigs I like. Now, if I could tell you the difference in colour between the frets that I've just used the fret erasers on, and the ones I haven't, it's like black and white, literally. I don't know if any of you have seen, but in the last sort of hour and a half, my teeth just aren't in today. Status have announced that one of their workshop technicians, Jerry, some of you may know Jerry or may know of him, sadly has passed away. So you will see status posts on Instagram and Facebook from Rob Green announcing that news. So if you knew Jerry, he's gone to the great bass workshop in the sky. I think I met him once. I mean, I've only been to Status twice, and I think he was there the first time I went there, and he wasn't the second time. But Jerry, thank you for all your hard work on these fine instruments. So well done, sir. You can have a rest now. Love this transcription. What's that? Oh, those, as in Stuart Clayton. Very good. Electric Loan, I'll look into that, Stacey. Thank you so much. There we go. Can't beat that. Gig man. Richard, for everyone info, your Mark Bass Mark II, number 59 of 60, is up for sale at Andy Baxter Bass. There we go. Yeah, just go and have a look at Andy Baxter's website if anyone's interested. Bill Derbyshire, got to use my repaired NS Radius bass Saturday night at gig in Ely, and it was joy to play. There we go, Bill. Happy days. Richard, Jerry was a lovely guy. I met him several times. He was a brilliant woodworker. There we are. Westford, you're selling your Mark II. He is. He is. Oh. God, this fret eraser feels so different to the other one. By the other side. Ah. That feels a little better. Thank you to everyone who was on the live chat yesterday afternoon. I did another couple of basses. Funnily enough, the two Queen Precisions, which I'd used weekend just gone. And I realised there were a couple of little tweaks that they both needed. So we did that yesterday. So if you joined in, came and watched, thank you very much. Richard's going to fund something else. There we go. So yeah, this state has been with me since, good Lord, May 2002. Literally a week after I bought my Empathy. It was I was full on status mode at that point. And it was, I sold the JD that I had, the Series 2. That went about 2 months later. So in 2002, the T-Bass came in, the Empathy came in, this 2000 came in, the JD went, the Mark King Stingray went, and then a bunch of other 2000s that I'd sort of picked up. And when I had 5 of them, and once I had Stuart's one, I realised that was actually the keeper. That was the best sounding and best playing of the lot. So I sold the other 2000s and kept this one. It's done me well. And I don't regret selling the other ones. At the time, statuses weren't worth what they're worth now. And those funds went towards other basses and gear that I needed at the time. There we go. Gareth, your gig was cancelled on Saturday. Your next one's on the 15th in Llangollen. I think I've played there in North Wales. Who made special orders in 2019, 2020. Let's you know, what's wrong with this year? So many great people have left us. I know, and we're getting into... Is that something else? Another King bass? No, he's after a GB Rumour. he's going to have made. Westport, Rich, do you know how much retroglides were made? I don't. I'd guess. No, there were more than 20 retroglides. More than that. Probably a couple of hundred, I think. But Rob would know, it would be in their records. They were very popular when they came out, and I'll tell you why. Because when the King bases came out, there was a huge surge. And then a year later, they came out with the Princess King base. That was limited. And then people realised that as they brought out a new base each time Mark wanted something different, or Mark and Rob were releasing something different, those bases weren't all going to be available further down the line. So if you didn't buy a Princess when they came out, they weren't going to be around in production very long. So you had the Princess, then you had the Black Beauty. And I think that was it until the Retroglide. But again, Black Beauties didn't last all that long. You could have them as a custom build, but the Retroglide kind of followed the Princess mold, so they weren't around for very long and were made in limited number. But I'm sure there's more than 20 of them. I'm sure people were buying them all like as quick as they could, because they were very different looking and sounding to all the other King bases. So no, I'm sure there's more than 20 of them. I would expect there to be more than 50, but like I say, I have a feeling there were a couple of hundred, maybe 100, maybe two. Say, but again, the only people that are going to be able to tell you are Dawn and Rob. So if someone wants to drop a little email to find out, go right ahead. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Right, cleaned. And we're gonna never dull these. A lot of grot come off these, but I'm not surprised. It's my grot for the past 23 years, so I can live with it. Right, never dull. I know I did this last week. I didn't show it on the camera properly. Everything was moving around too quick. So never dull. Polish wadding. As the man says, contact Dawn. She will have that info. I most certainly think there were 50. I wouldn't be surprised there was 100. I wouldn't be surprised if there were 200. Because I just remember there being such a I mean, God, we're talking nearly 20 years ago. You know, the brain isn't what it once was, to be fair. People who don't know, most of you should now be aware of what this stuff is. It's like a wool. It's got polish all in it. Yeah, very clean. Let me do the first 5 frets for you. You'll soon see why we use it. Okay. Right, do the first 5, okay? It's amazing how black the bass looks in here. Normally it's kind of like a grey blue look to it, but yeah, it looks very black. Right, there, that's what we're talking about. That's what comes off the frets when you polish them. There we go. Yeah, plenty of grot. Plenty of grot. But it's my grot. I don't, you know, probably some of Stuart's, but to be fair, as I say, I played this bass extensively for about 2 years until my rumour was ready. And just did a lot of gigs, a lot of pub gigs, a lot of function gigs. There's a lot of my sweat on it. Although it's had a lot of cleanings over the years, so, but never done the fret clean thing until today. Until today. So I was hoping to get the Wilcock demo and review video up. My intention was to get that up last week, but just didn't happen with all those gigs. And now this week I'm not going to have any time. So we're doing this today. Got to take Mum to the hospital tomorrow. Thursday is song learning and rehearsal in the evening. Friday is the only day I've got. That might be the day, if I get any content up this week, it'll be on Friday. Then gig on Saturday. Sunday, collapse. I think. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I will try and get that video or one of those videos up by Friday if I can. Just at the moment, gigs are full on and got a lot going on outside of being a musician and YouTube channel. So it's the way it is, folks. Get there. And I've got plenty of content in store, as in recorded, just got to edit it up. Lots of demos, lots of reviews, interviews as well, some comparison videos, but it's not good, is it, really? Right, let's polish these frets, shall we? Got the old polishing cloth here. Oh my word, James Howard, good to see you. All the messages have gone too quick. I need to... Oh, my fingers are all messy. James Howard, good to see you. George Harrison would have made real money out of Here Comes the Grot. Yeah, quite. That could have been the B-side. Like an instrumental number. Everyone's saying hello, hello, hello. James, the Black Beauty indeed, never selling, that's for sure. Nope, it's only going to go up in price. Stacey, life and parent duties take precedence. Yes, life's a little hectic here too. Your dad's just out of hospital after 8 days. Sorry to hear that, Rich. I know you told me the other day. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Gareth, what we got there? It's that time of year, corporate Christmas parties, yeah, all of that and everything else. I think my gig on Saturday is actually a race course. So, but I like the fact that I don't have to be there till 5:30 and I'll be finished by 8:15. That's like doing a pub gig. Turn up, play, go. I like it. I'll be home in time to watch Match of the Day from start to finish, which, as far as I'm concerned, that's a win. You get home before Match of the Day finishes, you've done well. So the fact I'll actually be able to be here and watch the whole of it, I can go with that, you know. That's what comes off. Nasty. There's lots of it. But it's a cracking bass. I've got no other bass sounds like this, that's for sure. Stacey, hope he's on the mend, Richard. Yep. Garrett, there's a bonus match of the day for you. Scott M! Super chat. Bless your heart. You haven't been here for a best part of a year. You turn up on my live chat yesterday and now you give me a super. Scott, love it. Love it. Thank you. Bless your heart. Well done, sir. Well done. There we go. I need to just quickly go into the video so I can say thank you and do all the bits that I can't do within StreamYard. There we go. Right, we'll have one of those and we'll have a like. We'll have a reply to. Thank you, mate. As I've said, people who make super chat contributions will get a special one-off Brooks's Bass Corner t-shirt, which I'll endeavour to next year. Yeah, hang on, that's just decided it's going to go there. Just bear me a moment, folks. It's lovely looking at a polishing cloth, isn't it? I'm trying to get to within YouTube on the desktop app, and it's decided it's just sitting there. That's not much use, is it? That one? Yes, there we go. That's what I want. And Scott with Scott's super chat. Come on. There we go. There we go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Scrolling. 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 Come on. Catch up. There we go. Bit more there. There we go. There we go. See, 5, 8, 8. There we go. Beautiful. Thank you, Scott. Superstar. Stacey, you, yeah. Michael Anthony, good to see you. Good to see you. Well, I want to be loved too. You can be. Westfort, same with the Retroglide, but it does not want to behave, unfortunately. Richard, your S2000 is similar to your Stealth 2. That's something about the sound of the all graphite status bases. Yeah, this. I think your Stealth will probably have a foam core. I think that's why I ended up keeping this. It's slightly heavier than some of the other ones I had, but it's had a sound all of its own. And they changed the circuit. So the 80s Series 2000 compared to the 1990-91 was different. Electric Low End, you just purchased a merch mug. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you enjoy it. They survive really well in dishwashers, I have to say. Richard asking what's wrong with the Retroglide. It's got buzzing at the 12th fret and it's got a truss rod. And we've tried adjusting the truss rod. We've tried raising the action. We've tried fresh strings. And it just doesn't want to play ball. So it started out with one problem on the E string. And it's now decided it's buzzing on different strings in different places. I think it's one of those basses that's got issues, and occasionally they do occur, even with status. And we've had video chats, we've had text chats, we've done all sorts of things to try and get that bass to play ball, and it just is not having it at all. There we go. Nice clean frets on the Status 2000. Thank you very much. Very nice. Keep everything clean here. There we go. Right, fret guard can come off, and then we're going to gloss. We're going to WD-40 the fingerboard. So yes, for the people who don't know, if you might have a Status, if you've got one with a phenolic or ebonol, which is basically the same thing, a phenolic or ebonol fingerboard, you clean it using WD-40. You do not use polish, furniture polish, as prescribed by Lord, the man who makes them. I tell you, these bands are going to live a long life. I expect one of them to rip or tear at some point, but here we are. It's all good at the moment, though. There we go, gleaming frets. It's got some of the muck has come through the grip guard, so we'll just get rid of that. The frets look great. Yeah. No fret dressing required. Like I said, the frets are quite low profile. There wasn't a lot sticking out over the fret guard, and Status are in semi-retirement. I'm not sure who I'm going to get to do refrets on this if it ever needs it. I know that a place like the Gallery will do it because you're dealing with the graphite neck and phenolic. What you don't want is all the graphite and the polish and lacquer all cracking and chipping away. But there we go. There we go. Right. WD-40 time, isn't it? Michael Anthony, you as well. It's catching. Super chat. Thank you. Well done, boys. Bless your hearts. Amazing. Sterling work, I have to say. Oh, wowzers. Something in the water tonight. Thank you, boys. Good to see you. Wowzers. It's flying in tonight. Thank you. Very much appreciated, gentlemen, if I might say so. Oh, Mike, did you go back through that live chat and find the guy that knew about the Helix stuff? Just going through the messages. Gareth Harrison, go to try Sambo, California. Okay. You've been offered it for $950. It could be. There's a lot of different California models. So yeah. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for that super chat. Richard, yes, yours is foam core to the neck. I think Rob told me the body on the Stealth was really light alder. Okay, super chat flying in today. Yeah, just a bit. Richard's wearing his Brooks's Base Corner t-shirt. Fabulous, but sadly no one can see it this week. No, we're on the workbench tonight. These jobs need doing, and Stacey's in as well. What's going on with you fine people this week? Thank you. Everyone's chipping in here. Well done. It's a landslide, I tell you. Wow. Yes, Michael Anthony, how do you know if you have ebanol or ebony? Ebanol is compressed paper, which is exactly what phenolic is. Ebony is wood. I can tell you now, this ain't wood. This is a phenolic fingerboard. So a lot of graphite necks have phenolic fingerboards because the materials work well together. There have been wooden necks with phenolic fingerboards. You don't see it that often because a lot of the makers that use phenolic are those manufacturers that do the graphite work. But some people do it. I have seen it. I have come across it in my reviews over the years. But ebony is wood, so that's a different sort of cleaning process for that. There's Stacey, right? I need to message that. Thank you. Oh, hold on. What's going on there? There we go. Fabulous. Thank you so much, folks. I'm sure you don't want me to get rid of the super chat banner. That's what's happening here. Gareth, you're jumping in. My Lord, what is going on? I don't know. You fabulous people. See what happens? Amazing. Thank you. It's all going on. Wow. Thank you. This is creating a record. You do realise. So the highest single donation we've ever had was €50 from Martin Fay. Lovely Martin. He was on my live chat yesterday. And but this is the way tonight's going. Might break the record for an entire live chat. Oh my God. Well done, folks. Thank you. Oh, I'm blushing. Michael Anthony, I did. Thank you for helping me find it. No worries. Electric Loan, I'll send you a picture via email when the mug has arrived. Excellent. You do that. Stacey couldn't resist. Very good. Thank you. I love to be in good company. Quite right. Rich, I was playing a Sandberg Ida Nielsen signature Andy Baxter's yesterday. Quite nice thing, but 9-volt preamp. It's quite underpowered and quiet. Shouldn't be. Stacey, Mike's gonna blow a gasket. I might. Stacey, Gareth, it's all good company, you see. James Howard, enjoy. It's nearly Chris. I will. I'll tell you. Stacey, truly, this is a red letter day evening. Well, folks, I mean, what can I say? Thank you very much. Right. Okay, we are doing phenolic fingerboard. So let's get some WD-40 on this t-shirt. And it's lovely. I mean, it's a thing of beauty, these things. You know, you've got to look after them. They look like they're indestructible. They're not, but look after them and they'll last a long time. WD-40 on the t-shirt. We just wipe it in and all it'll do, just clean up and it will make the fingerboard shine. So anyone with a status with a phenolic fingerboard, WD-40 for the win. And you'll see it gleam. Let me see if I tilt it. Hopefully you'll see. Well, these bridge saddles, someone on the fallout. There we go. Yeah, you getting that? No dull phenolic fingerboards around here. That's what you do it for. Quite fabulous. It's easy maintenance because there's no wood here. You're literally wiping, whether it's the body or the board, it's all glossed, it's all covered, but the phenolic isn't. It's like like I say, it's compressed paper, layers of paper compressed, and it looks the business when you clean a status like this up, especially in this sort of colouring. It looks outstanding. I should point out there's all sorts of dings and bangs on this which came with it when I bought it from Stuart. He assured me it was from the previous owner before him, which it could have been. I know how meticulous Stuart is at looking after his instruments, but so some of the bangs actually were a bit gruesome, and I got Rob Green to sort them out when this was having a setup and a sort of tweak back in late 2002. I was a much younger man. I was 30 at the time. There we go. For the LED lovers, got my lightsaber in place. Look, here we go. Beautiful. So when I bought this bass off Stuart, he had the fronts done. He hadn't had the fibre optics on the side done. I got those done. There we go. It's a beautiful thing. Very nice. Right. Gonna get some polish up. Grand. I know some people go, he's got a nitric locking jack on there. What happened to the original? Well, the original one didn't hold the lead in anymore. So when it came to me from Stuart, he said, oh, just be aware of the jack. First gig I did with it that day, sound check, I literally drove from Salisbury, where I met Stuart, to my gig in Park Lane, put the jack in the socket, and it fell straight out again. I was like, that's got to go. That's got to go, and quick, because it's not going to work. So the nitric thing I have on loads of basses, and I like it. And some people might go, oh, it looks horrible on the front face. I don't care. It's my bass. It does gigs with me. So it is what it is. Now, historically, yes, it doesn't look right and blah, blah, blah. It is what it is. I was gigging so heavily with this that I needed something that was bomb-proof on gigs, and this is. So there we go. Right, we're going to gloss this up. Dunlop Body Gloss 65 Cream of Carnauba Wax, the bomb. It's coming out. Here we go. Ah, goodness. Hang on. Oh boy. Hey, have I just seen someone else done a super chat? Have I now? Have I now? Goodness me. Mr. Fitton Perkins. Oh, dear. Well, thank you, sir. Pleasure. Look at that. Hang on, there are other messages there. I will come back to your super chat. Bear a second. Stacey, Gareth, it's weird that I love the smell of WD-40. It's fish oil. That's what it is. Stacey, like glass. Yes. Electric low end. You want this bass? You can't have it. I'm sorry. Alembic boy, it looks fab. Thank you. Electric. I will sell my left kidney for it. It'll need a bit more than £12.50. There's Rich. Look at that. You're going to need more Duraglit. Yeah, I will. Yeah, isn't that the truth? Especially at the price that they're charging. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Wowzers. Tom, thank you. If that doesn't get the YouTube algorithm going, I don't know what will. Wow. Yeah, there we go. Westfort now. Well, there you go. Michael Anthony, you only need one kidney, but need 10 bases. That's correct. Stacey, yeah, but there you go. You see. Scott M, your two Martin acoustic basses have rich light fretboards that are similar. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. So WD-40 may well work for that. Richard Ferry, what? So, there we go. He's playing Coy, Stace. Coy. That is high praise. There we go. I'll take that. Let you alone. I guess Mike isn't selling the base to get my kidney money. No. Beat after beat. Good to see you. You've missed the flurry of super chats, sir. Thank you, sir. Hello, everyone. Yeah, everyone's saying hello. There we go. Folks. I'm truly blushing. Thank you. Wow. Caused a tidal wave. Heaven help us if Martin Fay appears. Good Lord. Thank you. There we go. May you all have a super weekend. So, here we go. So people watching thinking, what the hell's he doing? You put this stuff on. We then rub it in across the whole body, and we'll do the back in a moment. And then let it dry. And then we buff it off with the polishing cloth. It's all good. Have a little drink in a moment. Electric Loan, there we go. Richard, you had a very cool S2 Classic 5-string which had a phenolic paper graphite resin mix fingerboard that looked and felt like wood. Was that the maple one? I remember when that came out. That caused such a stir at the time because they'd never offered that. And everyone was like, oh, what was states with a maple board would look like? And it was like, well, no one's going to have maple on top of a graphite neck. And then Rob started offering wood-looking phenolic boards, and we were all like, oh my God, that's like that's a bit of a game changer, that. And I remember the first one, I still got some pictures on my hard drive of when he first announced doing that. I think it was around 2004, 2005. Might have been a bit later, actually. But I remember being very impressed with it, and he did come out with some really nice looking ones. I think he might have done a sported maple top on one with a maple board, and it looked amazing. Really did. Everyone went, that can't be a status. Someone's copied the body shape. No, it was a status. It really was. Trying to be careful here. I don't want controls caked in wax. Not as bad, I could clean the control, but I don't want to have to. If you're new coming in, feel free to give the video a thumbs up, please. Most important thing you can do, thumbs ups for the videos. Comment and share as well. Please feel free to share across social media. All of that. It's all good. It helps the channel, helps the video, helps me. Got my fabulous crew here doing super chats like it's going out of fashion. Never was in fashion, frankly, but it helps massively. So thank you. Merch affiliate links are in the description box below. And our affiliate links for the Base Center, vidIQ, Top Cashback, StreamYard, Amazon, Thomann, and ANDERTONS. So we just let that. So the body's all gone like a bit misty now. So we just wait, and then we're going to polish that off. Oh my word! All the messages are flying in today. I'm very impressed. Look at this. Oh. Michael Anthony, how's Phil DeHove? I haven't tuned in on a video for a little while because I've been very busy. Martin will be the icing on the cake. He will if he donates €50. Beat after beat, electric. I think I said hi to you already. There you go. Michael Anthony, Brooks is making dollars today than I used to make after playing 5 sets. Yeah, the problem is though, I lose 45% to YouTube. That's just the way it is. That's the way the cookie crumbles. So for all those donations, I lose 45%. But it does help within the YouTube algorithm, and it will make the algorithm push this video out and the channel. So your good work will have that effect. So hang on. Richard, that was the bolt on Coca-Cola one. Right, got it. Beat after beat saying hello. Richard, but the fingerboard looked like figured maple. Right, got it. Michael Anthony, you can keep the lights on the garage for more workbench lives there. And that's the truth. Westport Fashion Fever, quite. Beat after beat, David Bowie Fashion. Electric Lion. Can I say one thing with complete honesty? These few weeks have been a love. Have been love the people whom I've met through here, friendships and all. You people truly make life worth living. Thank you. That is what I've been trying to create with this channel for 5 years. A little hub for like-minded bass players to come in, feel safe, not worry that they're going to get bombarded by complete idiots who are out there in internet land. Talk bass, be friendly, be nice. If you learn something fabulous as well, and it makes you A, inspired to play your instrument, and B, get involved in the chat. That's my premise, basically. Phil is doing well. He's been busy teaching piano. I think that might also be why I haven't caught up on his things, because I remember the last one I watched, he said he was going to be exceptionally busy doing the teaching, so he hasn't been streaming daily. There we go. So just 2-4 times a week. Right, that's got it. Love, peace and harmony. You too. Right. Right, have a little scoof of my drink. It is 5 to 9. We've been going nearly an hour. Outstanding. Well done, folks. Here we go. Pepsi, if you're watching, I'll have a slab of that, or a couple of slabs if you're doing. Chuck a mango one in as well if you can. That'd be lovely. It's like an angel dancing on your taste buds. Here we go. Fab. Polishing cloth, Michael. That's what we want. Here we go. It's all drying nicely on there, so it's all good. Stacey, is my screen the only one frozen? No, it could be. Let's have a look. Bear with me a moment. If you've still got audio, I'll just refresh within StreamYard. That should now bring me back. 2 seconds. I think I have to remove the camera, don't I? That's right. Yeah. We go to that. Ha ha ha. That's what happens when you get the laptop camera, you see. And then we'll go back. So actually, I could swap between the two cameras. You were asking about that last week, Rich. I will work that out. I don't know what the key press is. Let me... in fact, I might be able to do that. Let's just have a little look, see what the hotkeys are. Share screen, share video, camera on off. Right. Share second camera. Oh, what do we want for that? Let's go for C, shall I? Okay. Does that work? I don't know. Does that allow me to add another camera? I don't know. I don't know these things. This is all learning. There we go. We're back there. Hurrah! I will get down to learning all that stuff. I don't get time to sit and run through StreamYard, and they are putting new features in it literally every day at the moment, so I need to do that at some point. Here we go. Oh, just go back into those messages there. Best bass channel. Thank you, Westford. Keep Doherty, good to see you. Amen. Yeah. Right, okay. Channel, are you frozen? No, I'm quite warm actually. Electric Low, my screen's frozen too. I think Mike's camera froze. Keith, now it's black. Okay. Here we go. All right, you good, Mike. Chief Polisher and Cameraman, top talent. Well, I'll try. Now we see Mike's handsome face on your bike. Agreed. There we are. Keith Doherty saying hello. Michael Anthony, Mike's handsome face belongs to the boy band. No, once upon a time, maybe. Zuma, here we go. You might be able to program that kind of camera switching. I can. Yeah, I can. Just got a Stream Deck pedal for hands-free operation. I haven't set it up yet, though. Exactly. All of that. Zuma, we're on a super chat. It's been like a roller coaster. I mean, outstanding. People donating money all left, right and centre. Thank you, folks. So now we're going to the misty bit. Let me give it a polish. And I'll leave half polished and half unpolished. It should be fairly obvious. Now, let's have a look. So this side is polished. That's not. Yeah? See how that's all misty? That's all polished. Look at that. Do your hair in there. Excellent. That's why you do it, you see. And you suddenly make this... Oh, it's got to be 34, 35-year-old status suddenly look like it's just come off the production line. Or the Rob Green workbench. It's all looking good. B after B, it's raining money here. Yeah. Thank you. Perfect for hairstyling. There we go. Stacey, imagine that. What a mirror that would be. That would have people talking in North Carolina. Anyone tuning in from Jamaica? I'm sure there isn't. I can't remember anyone tuning in from Jamaica. But if there is, you're in a sticky situation at the moment, folks. And if you are watching me and I'm your entertainment, you have all my love and sympathies at the moment today. You're getting 200-mile-an-hour winds coming in across your island. Come on. Folks, I hope everything works out for the best, but that's mental. If you are watching, and you've got some Wi-Fi and you've got power, I'm honoured. Truly. Cuba's next, exactly. Yeah, we've had people on here over there and Puerto Rico and all those islands in the Caribbean. Guys, look after yourselves. Be safe. Don't be courageous. Just do the right thing. Look after yourselves. All right. Nature's not to be messed with. So, folks, I'll tip it again. So now the whole thing's glossed up. Liking that? Is that working for people? Yeah? You should be able to see the weave slightly in there. But like I say, this base kind of changes colour. When I remember around about 2004, 2005, I was using it a lot. And it always looked sort of grey blue on gigs. The lighting really had that effect. But here today in the garage, it looks sort of black. And the weave looks kind of that weird... It's not yellow, but it's like a tan colour. It's a classic. Right, we're going to gloss the other side. And then we're going to restring and we're going to set it all up. So we're going to do exactly the same as we just did. What are we doing? Let's have a look. Michael Anthony, YouTube keeps 45% of all your super chat donations. Yes, keeps 45% of everything. Even my old man, 15%. It's YouTube's rules. You know, you want to be on their chat, on their platform, you've got to play by their rules. It is what it is. I can't argue. It's the most you will make on any of the platforms. So that's what it is. Electric Low End, be right back. Gonna pour some Johnny Walker whiskey. Cool, no worries. Tom G. Hausler, how you doing? Jamaica is up now. Yeah, quite. Crazy hurricane is going on, just a bit. If you're over there, Tom, you be careful, my man. Richard, the agent we work for charges 17.5 plus VAT. Damned Paris. Well, it's what it is. Beat after beat, is my history right? Britain has something to do with Jamaica. Yes. Lots. Google it. Oh my gosh, Jamaica, just to be believed. The more winds worse than Katrina. Think of all the newlyweds making Jamaica their destination and staffing resorts and hotels. There are loads of people on the news tonight. Loads of people from the UK are there for the half-term holidays with their kids. Gone out there. That's what they're having to deal with. Mental. Mental is what it is. Right, more Carnauba wax on the back end of the 2000. And neck tubes, got a gloss finish, beautiful. There we are. It's all going on. It is all going on. Right, we want that. So again, same thing. It's all going to go misty. Lacquer. And when I think of the gigs I used to do with this, and we were in smoky pubs, this thing stank. Thankfully it doesn't anymore, and we don't have smoking in pubs, but my godfathers. I used to do a regular gig here in London called the Cladder Ring in Hendon. I used to walk out of there, and literally when you got home your clothes would walk to the washing bin. Disgusting. I think of the smoke that I breathed in for years playing in pubs and clubs. I'm so pleased when that happened. It did help to completely destroy the pub and club circuit of gigs. I won't deny that, but in terms of health, eesh. I used to have a fan behind me to A, keep me cool, and B, to blow the smoke away, and every 4 to 6 weeks you'd have to clean the fan's fins inside because they were coated in smoke fluff. So just where it built up over time, it would create this fluff on the fins of the fan. Not good. Not good at all. So there we are. We will see how this looks in a minute. All good. And don't forget, after we've done this, then we're on to that. So you can't see it. I'll lift it up. Alembic Persuader. Yeah? It's getting the full whack. String changed, the lot. Polished, clean, set up. The whole caboodle. Stacey, just so heartbreaking. Yeah, electric low in general VAT rate in Finland is 25.5%. Michael Anthony, what is VAT? Value added tax. UK government adds it virtually onto everything. UK purchase tax 20%. Yeah, it used to be 10, was it 10 or 15 before? I think it was 15, or was it 12.5? I can't remember. Gareth had a fender case that was like that. I had to put some shake and vac and bicarbonate soda in the case for a week to get rid of the smell. All my gig bags, cases, bases, the covering on the cabinets all smell of it. It was horrible. All hurricanes go to the North Pole, please do. Although don't kill the animals, please. There we go, up to date on the messages. Right, here we are. It's all go. It's all go. Right, they can go in there. These are the two we're doing for fretter raising, of course. So if you're just coming in, it is 8 minutes past 9 here in London town, here in the UK. Brooks's Base Corner live chat 137 tonight. UK was 15% before. On it, raised it to 20. Yeah, give me Java. Good to see you. Just who is getting the value out of being taxed? Someone, and it ain't me. That's for sure. But it's YouTube's platform. They call the shots. It's the way it is. But it's more than I'll get on any other platform. So there we are. There we are. So I'm still debating what strings are going to be going on this Alembic. So it's medium scale, but that's irrelevant. I'm toying. I was toying with putting some lighter gauge ones on there. But then the actual project that I'm souping this up for I think it's going to need 40 hundreds minimum. And it's whether I'm going to use Rotosound or use something else at the string box that needs using up. What's that? Oh, it's 5-string. No, we don't want those. It might just be some swing bass for the quickness. We will see. Actually, yes, I'll put some swing bass on, see how aggressive it sounds. If it's too much, then next time it gets a string change, I'll put something else on. I think that's a plan. Rich, used to love the old status brass bridges and tuners, although the more modern shiny gold monorail tuners look like rocket engines. Yeah, I've got a thing about all of this. Actually, do you know what? I wasn't going to use any Never Dull, and I might do it on these controls because they look like they've had a hard life. Hold on. Well, that might be a bit. Let's try. While I'm waiting for the wax to dry out, let's just try one of these. Bit of a gnarled control. I don't know. See, I'll do one. I suspect it might not work, but like I say, all this stuff is coated, so it has no effect. But these controls look like they could do with something. If I just do one, but it doesn't work, then I've only done one, haven't I? Right, let's have a go here. Not a lot's coming on. It says. So these gnarled knobs, if you pardon the phrase, well, they will soak up all the skin and gunk and sweat on the player's fingers, of course. It is a coated like brass. Not seeing any. Might be it needs a toothbrush on there, but then that negates the wadding. It would need to be like a liquid. Might have a chat with Rob Green actually, see what he says. Oh, there we go. Starting to get some stuff off now. Richard, if it's not shiny played, it won't do a deal. Yeah. Do people vape in the bars outside, not inside? Although I have noticed people trying to do it indoors, and if I see them from the stage, I'll give them a hard time. Electric Lowen, be honest, the only reason why I like that European countries have the same currency is that it's easier to buy stuff without paying custom fees when ordering online from other European countries. Yes, all of that. Well, some stuff is coming off. I'm not convinced. Probably end up putting my thumb through the gloves. Richard, agreed. You noted that Thomann just opened a UK business, so they pay less import duty. Took them long enough. Yeah, I'm not convinced that's actually doing anything, to be fair. Oh. No, it'll need something else. I'll have a chat with Rob about that. Okie dokes. Right, let's get this polished up. We'll restring it. Michael Anthony, you've been geeking out on this band Darwin Mahini Day on bass. You love it. Cool. I've not got into her. I can't be doing with all the facial pouting and stuff she does, but she's a hell of a player. Hell of a player. think Joel, my editor at the mag, interviewed her a couple of times. Wasn't my gig that month, so. Right, let's do this neck. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Affiliate links for all these items I'm using are in the description box, and they'll also be in the comments section tomorrow. So if you want to buy any of the stuff I'm using here, like the cloths, the wax, strings, grip guard, fret guard, sorry, they'll all be there. You can help the channel with the affiliate links, and I've got to re-announce, haven't I? It'll be the Black Friday on Brooks's Base Corner coming up. Got to get my storefronts in order. Going to do that next week or the week after. So come and join me on Black Friday, and we'll do a 3. In fact, what date is Black Friday this week? Can anyone tell me what that is? I'll just check my diary, see if I'm gigging that day. See how much time I can devote to it. Hang on, just catch up the messages here. The Duraglit TM will only work on plated metal surfaces. Those brush tunes have always had a matte finish, exactly. Just really like their songwriting, okay? Beat after beat, I've been into the future sound of London. You were saying that yesterday, yes. Arch Music, hi, welcome. Electric Low End, that's why I love Thomann. I've never had a problem with buying from them, me neither. I had a mandolin that had frets all messed up, sent it back, got your money back with full refund. Excellent. Likewise, I've never had any issues with Thomann. Been great. Westport, as your Mark II already sold, Rich? I don't see it on Andy Baxter's site. Andy, I don't think he's put it up yet. He's only just back from New York. But I definitely dropped it off yesterday. Oh, yeah. Black Friday. It'll be on a Friday. Yes, okay, smart ass. It's just which date? Because I know I looked in my diary before, and I think I had a gig on that date. Friday 28th. Yeah, I think I'm doing a Queen show. Hang on, let me just check, see where it is. Let's have a little look here. 28th. Yes, I'm in Billericay with Queen. Well, that's fine. I can do the morning into like early afternoon. So we could do a 3 or 4 hour live chat that morning. Probably do a 10. Oh no, what time did I start last year? 9 o'clock, wasn't it? 9 till 3 maybe, or 9 till 2. Yeah, it is on a Friday. Yeah, funny that. Yes, so yeah, maybe from like 9 till 2 or less, depending. Last year it was bang on midday, and I had to leave for a gig. So we only got 3 hours, I think, last year. As I recall, I was eating my breakfast through the first 20 minutes, but there we go. Right, let me tip this up for you, let you see. How about that? That's fairly glossy in my book. And the neck. You can't really see it. Ish. Anyway, that's all good. Right, right, let's string this up, and then we'll check the electronics. It should all be fine. It's fine last time I did it. To take the gloves off. Are you sure it's all? No, it's on Sunday 3 weeks ago. Yeah, in my world, it probably was. It was yes, it was early last year. That's right. Richard, must have been about 4 a.m. Yes, it was, wasn't it? It was early last year. At Westport, I've got school on Friday. Well, you can always watch it when you finish. It's those deals tend to run over the weekend, so you should be okay. And I will keep my eyes open probably from about the second week in November for Amazon's string deals, which they tend to start a week or two earlier. So yeah, I will do that for you fine people. Okay, let's string this up. Double ball strings for the win. Make it nice and easy. Obviously it's a status. I could use regular strings and use the grub screws in the headstock. I've done that many occasions. I don't need to do it at the moment because I've got some double ball ends here. I know people have real struggles getting double ball end strings. Thankfully, I bought enough sets from Picato. I've kind of got not an endless supply, but a fairly hefty supply. And the joy of double ball end strings. You're on a gig, got to change a string, it'll take you 30 seconds pretty much. In there. Shouldn't need to adjust any of the action. I did all that before I did my video in 2021. So it should just really be a case of putting these on, checking everything, check the intonation, and away we go. I hope. You're being a bit cack-handed here, Mike. Do it properly. What's that? That's what I want. There we go. Messages. Never seen double ball end strings. They were all the fad in the 80s. I got used to them very early on. I used to have a Hohner Jack bass, which was like a cheap copy of a Status. And I got used to buying Rotosound double ball ends, and then ended up buying Bass Center Elite double ball ends. And yeah. And back then you could buy super wound double ball ends, which were a subsidiary of Rotosound. But super wounds were the brand that Mark King was using, so naturally everyone wanted them. And I used to have some 3595 Starfire super wounds, which were in a purple pink pack. They were great. And then when super wound stopped being a thing, you couldn't get those anymore. Go, mate. All right. But like I say, you can use regular strings on this. We have grub screws. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So in the headstock, the headpiece at the end here, for those who don't know, so this is status, yeah? It's double ball end strings go in here. But if you have regular strings, you can run the string, single ball goes down the other end at the bridge. You run the string through, and we have these grub screws in these holes. There's 4 of them. Not these 3, that's holding the headpiece in. You have these 4 grub screws. You undo them, run the string underneath, then clamp the grub screw down onto the string. Stretch your strings in, tune it up, stretch them in again, tune it up, stretch them in again, tune it up, and then once the strings are stable, you can cut the ends off. Off you go. That's how that works. Right, let's tune this up. And I think I've got, actually, before we do that, let me just check there is battery in here. Should be. I think there's 2. Michael Anthony, do you all put a bend in the string before you cut it to length? I don't have to on this. They are what they are. I always have, because I heard it. If you don't bend it first, the windings could slip. I've heard that too. I've never experienced that. I don't know where people get these things from. I've never experienced that. I never put a bend in the string. Never do. I wonder if it's true that they might slip. I've not had it. I've not experienced it. I've done 4,500 gigs, Mike. I've never experienced it. So I don't know where people get these things from. It might be right. It might be scientifically proven. I don't know. But in my playing experience, I've never encountered it. So make of that what you will. Okay, there's 2 batteries in there. And I know I did change them before I did the video, so they should be fine. We'll find out in a minute, won't we? So you'll hear this through the heart key amp in a minute. Not the best reproduction of the sound, but you'll get an idea. It's all good. Thank you very much, all the people watching. We've had nearly 500 views. Please give the video a thumbs up if you would. It's the most important thing you can do for the video, for the channel, for me. It's all good. Thumbs ups are most important, as are comments and sharing. Just checking the stream health. Everything's all right. It's good. That's all done. Yeah. That one, I think. Yeah. Stream health. Good. Excellent. Super. A couple of messages. King Charles, good to see you. Welcome. Hope you're good. Rich, I cut single ball strings to length first, but I don't put any kink in the strings. I might push them down a little at the start of the winding onto the peg to encourage them to wind downwards properly. Correct. All hail King Charles. Yeah, it's not the King Charles, of course. He wouldn't be watching. He's got family problems. Family problems and family issues. Ain't that the truth? Right, let's tune this up. And we'll get everything set and we'll see where we are. Cool. Right, tuner on. You better tune up and get to a G. Go. Lovely. E, C. Come on. Let's go. Oh, gone too far. Yeah, okay. To an A would be nice. Go. D. Okay. So we're doing a lot of this lately. Go. Oh. Bit. Thank you very much. Just dropped a tad. Go. Right. Get the amplification on. Electric lowering, well, it's kind of like those tempered frets or whatever it's called. People need to realise some people are either completely tone deaf or just don't hear the difference. Okay, Richard, good evening, Your Majesty. Quick, everyone, hide the man with the black mask and the axe. Yes. Gareth, does it take a while to get used to tuning the bass from the body rather than the neck? I will admit I have had moments where I've gone to tune up the head, and there's no headstock, is there? So yes, that has happened in the past. But once you start playing, you kind of forget about it, really, and just do what you do. Let's see where we are. Very simple control layout. Pickup pan, volume, complete with noisy pots because the bass hasn't been used much. That great. This lack of use, you get noisy pot. I do have some pot cleaner, but it doesn't need it. It will just be a use it and it will stop doing it. Then we got bass and treble. Bass. Bass is thunderous on this. Don't like that. Noisy pots. Nice and shiny, yes, quite. Sorry. Richard, I've been using headless basses for 35 years. I prefer the tuning system to regular tuning keys. Oh, that one too. This is what happens, folks. So if you're going to be using a bass and you haven't used it for a while, sit and watch the telly. Don't plug your bass in and just turn the controls for about 5 minutes. Saves you a whole load of embarrassment on your gig. Stay for a while. Turn the volume down. Take your head off, otherwise. Oh, sorry, folks. Noisy pots. Oh, blimey, lots of messages. Sorry, I was away playing there. Uh, Action's fine. Just need to check the intonation and pickup height. Literally alone, you're in the kitchen making tomato mozzarella and basil baguette with a little bit of balsamic. Oh, mate, I'm well up for that. Gareth Harrison, turn the pots for a few minutes. If that doesn't clean it, some contact cleaner, which is right here in the cupboard if I need it. Beat after beat smells wonderful. Quite right. Keith Dougherty, same with the input socket. You had that issue on Sunday. Yeah. It's a pity we can't hear. It's one of the, it's not happening, is it? Oh dear, sorry. Sorry. Where are we? StreamYard noise cancellation is doing its thing. That's the daft thing. There is no, I've got nothing turned on in there. There is literally nothing there turned on. Let's see if there's anything I've missed. I don't think so. No, nothing. Mic volume is on full. Everything else is turned off. But it ain't having it. Sadly. Yeah, it isn't having it. StreamYard, yep. I think he'd blow us out sound what I would with this. Bass is too powerful with this one. Yes. States preamps notoriously powerful. Correct. Mike Lantley, you had hot dogs for dinner. That's okay. Seemed a good idea before I ate them. Guilty pleasure, but now I don't feel so good. I can feel the sodium coursing through my veins. I know what you're saying. Very good. Obviously, the censorship states decide bass players need gag. Well, perhaps. Cool. Right. Okay. Yes. So this is all playing very nicely. Doesn't have to be all bright and trebly. Does everything else very well too. Right. Let's just it's on the bench. Get the intonation right. Check the pickup right, and we're done. Then it's on to the Alembic. Hurrah! Right. G. Just going to mute it so you haven't got to listen to it. There you go. Okay. Yep. D. Yep. Good. A. Get out of there. Go. Fourth fret. Lovely. And a harmonic. Beautiful. E string. It's all good. Right. Don't need to adjust anything. I've pretty much set this ages ago and nothing's changed. It's a solid bit of graphite and wood. So I think we're good. I think we're good with that. That one is ready to go for Thursday. Super. Right. Okay, now on to the Alembic. I'm just going to turn that amp off so it's make a din while we're doing this. Woo! Right, status, you are done. You are out the door. So, something a little special here. We have an Alembic Persuader. Originally would have had a P&J setup, but the guy who bought this had it commissioned, had it built, decided he wanted humbuckers in like the spoilers. So that's what he got. It's a 1990. Just bear with me a moment. Is it a 1990? It is. Judging on the brass plate. So originally I bought this from Nick Smith in July last year, 2024. He hadn't had it long. He'd had it about 15 months, and I think he bought it up just to do it up a bit and flip it. And I saw that he was selling it, and I was like, hold on, I wouldn't mind one of them. So yeah, so it came to me, and have used it on 1 or 2 gigs, used it on a couple of rehearsals, but the strings need changing. They're nickels, I don't like them, and it needs a little clean. Fingerboard's looking a bit dry, needs a bit of tightening up, and then I can start using it. So let's get these strings off. I'm going to put them on one side because I've got a little plan for these. And then we will polish up the frets, do the fingerboard, do the glass, we'll do the pickups, do the pickup height and string height and stuff, and hopefully be good to go. Let's have a look at the messages. You probably took several years off your life with those hot dogs. Yeah, Electric Lone, your heart just skipped a beat when you heard me say Alembic. Get used to it, mate. I've got 3 of them. So the other 2 are going to be on the workbench at some point. That's for sure. That can. So I'm just moving the banners around. Here we go. There we are. And that can go up there too. Sorry, I've just turned something. Oh, there we go. Sorry, that needs to be run along the top of the screen, doesn't it, Mike? Come on. Get it together, man. There we are. Zuma, good to see you. Oh, sorry, I was going through your messages. Sorry. You were asking, just skipped a beat when I said Alembic. Yeah, Richard, I'm going to put my kidneys up for sale on eBay so I can get an Alembic too. You may need to. Yes, quite. 35 years old. Exactly. Zuma, Mike, don't know if you care about this, but just for your info, I'm watching the stream on your TV and you don't see the comments on the right. I do care about that. I don't know why you can't. They should be there. They should be there. I don't know why they're not. It could be because of the orientation. They should be there, though. Unless StreamYard have done something, they should be there. I'm seeing them on my laptop. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Electric Lone, I guess Mike is trying to kill me with his Alembics because it's your dream bass. They were mine too. Michael Anthony, well, they still are actually. Zuma, do you have the 3 dots in the upper right corner? Gareth Harrison, you can turn comments on and off in YouTube settings. Right, there we are. Maybe you've turned them off, Zuma. I've got them. I can see them on the screen. No matter if I'm on StreamYard or native YouTube, I'm seeing them all. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on there. Maybe you've turned them off, Zuma. I don't know. I do not know what is going on Zuma's TV. I think Nick might have tried to take some of the plating off this brass bridge because there's a section. We'll leave that. I'll speak to the people at Alembic, see what they recommend. Yeah, okay, we're up to date on the messages. Grand and groovy. These are lovely to play, by the way. Very comfortable. Medium scale. Very nice. I've got set up on this laptop not to keep sending me notifications all the time. It blots my screen out. Not ideal, is it? Folks, please give the video a thumbs up if you're watching, if you haven't already. Very important. Most important thing you can do for the video. Please give it a thumbs up. Please leave comments and please share out the social media too. Zuma, I'd imagine you only see the comments if you have the ability to reply. No, it can be a thing within the YouTube desktop that if you have it, certain things turned off, yeah, you won't see them. Or it might be the way you've set the viewing up. If it's on full screen, you won't see it. What's going on with this brass plate here? That's going to get a little, well, you know exactly what that's going to get. So, okay, right, so we're going to do the frets, we're going to do the fingerboard, we're going to give it all a damn good clean. In fact, we'll do that first as it goes. And then we'll gloss the body, do the electric string height and all the other shenanigans. And we'll see where we are. Right, let's give this a clean up. It's had my grot on it since I got it, but and I know Nick. I mean, when I picked this up, it looked a mid, but yeah, it's a 35-year-old bass. Thankfully, he did a really good job on the logo on the headstock, which is brass, and most of the other brass parts, apart from that plate, which looks a bit grotty, I'll be giving that a good. Never dulling in a moment. The rest of it's pretty much okay. Let's say it's been with me since July last year, 2024. So it's sort of acclimatized here, and I've used it on a couple of rehearsals and a gig or two. Do the back end. What are we doing here? If it's a TV, you don't have a keyboard. Ah, yes, that might be. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've watched YouTube on my telly. Let you alone. You're currently a bit emotional because they're showing the Osbournes on TV. I was a fan of Ozzy and Black Sabbath since I was a wee little boy in diapers. I liked the Osbournes when it was on, and then they kind of over-egged it, and it was on for too long. They should have sort of done a couple of series and then left it at that. And they kind of went a bit too long. It got a bit boring, a bit stale for me. Yeah. What we've got there, Alembic Boy. It took lacquer off my bridge and tailpiece. Lots of info on how to do it by other owners on the Alembic site itself. Fine wire, wool, and a good polish with a metal polish. I do it 3 times a year. Okay, fine. I'll check that out. We'll have a look at that. So we've got a Koa, a flame Koa top on a mahogany core with a 3-piece maple neck. It's very good and very tasty, if I might say so. Okay, shout out for Ben at High Tech Distribution. We have the Music Nomad B34 fret guard here. Outstanding. I'd have to do all this because I send Ben all the videos and video links for him to chop up and do as he wishes with for Music Nomad. So do a little intro for him there. So we're medium scale, aren't we, Mike? So you can't use the grip guard. Ha, 'cause that's 34 inch, you dope. Right, grip guards by Music Nomad. Funny that. So we're doing these instead. It's going to be a slower job, but very worthwhile. Actually, I can go there. Zuma, problem was on your end. Restarted the stream and all is well. Fab. Well done, sir. Now then, is that too big? Try the next one down. Again, it's a medium scale, so the frets might be slightly smaller, less wide. I go with the bigger one, you know. Fret erasers, of course. Let's get the cloth on here. Go. There we go. How are we doing? Good. Glad you got that sorted, Zuma. So as you can see now, it's a little more time intensive rather than when you got the fret guard on. I completely forgot this was medium scale. So the 34-inch scale fret guard wasn't going to work, was it? What an idiot. Like I say, it's coming out on a rehearsal on Thursday. So, time for a bit of TLC before it starts working. It's all good. It's all good. It'll be worth it once it's done. You're meant to hold it there, but it doesn't work for me. It ends up sliding about, which isn't really helpful. I'd much rather have the big fret guard on. Stay there. Doing messages. No, messages are all up to date. Excellent. Anyone out there got an Alembic? Want to talk about it? Feel free, Alembic boy. I know you're there. Let you alone. We need to get Mike a string winder. No, I've got a few of those. I've got a few of them. I just prefer to do it by hand. It's all good. Don't worry about me. Don't you worry about me. There are tools that you haven't seen yet that I haven't put on the workbench. I do like winding strings on by hand, to be honest. So I know if something happens on the gig and a string unwinds or the tuning goes a bit wrong, I know I did it properly. Got an early start in the morning, so I need to crack on here. So actually get some sleep. It'll be a long old day tomorrow. Mum, you watching? You on? Probably eating her dinner. Going to hospital tomorrow. You better be up. I'll be there at 10. No half day harrying tomorrow. Ready. We're out the door at 10:15. That's the deal. Nice shiny fret. So the drummer in the band that I'm rehearsing with on Thursday, new band being put together, and the drummer is actually, well, I know him as a bass player on the London circuit. For some reason, he wants to play drums. It's like he's got this fantasy of playing drums. He said, I'm going to be the drummer and I want you to be the bass player. And I said, all right, well, I'll come along to the first rehearsal and we'll see if everyone gets on and what the deal is, and make sure everyone's on the same page, and we'll take it from there. So I've never heard him drum. Lawrence, if you're watching, Thursday's nearly here, my friend. I hope you're ready. So yeah, it's gonna be odd. He was a very busy guy on the London covers circuit, and he's playing drums. How bizarre. Literally Lowen, or like what James May said to Clarkson, I want the steering wheel black, you muppet. Ha! There we go. Right, get rid of all the bits. Very important, the brush, of course. Good. Right, now we'll start polishing the frets. It's never dull time. We'll get the gloves on. Of course. Mum's there. You're listening, are you? Very good. $10:15. We're out the door. Make sure you're ready. Richard, hopefully you'll only need the one rehearsal. No, it's going to need a few. We're only running 12 to 15 songs. Set list is going to have, well, song list will have 45 to 50. So we're going to need another couple of rehearsals. But in theory, it could be a really good band. Looking forward to it. Should be a blast. Electric Low End saying hello to my mum. Very good. Rational, back in black. I'm sure you are. We're talking basses, bass guitars, bass amps, bass effects, great bass players. If you're here for anything else, wrong place. But if you want to talk basses and bass guitars, you're very welcome. fact you've just repeated the same sentence twice doesn't fill me with hope. But, there we go. So yes, this is going to take a bit longer than if I'd had the fret guard. It's 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's what we're talking. Electric low end, not talking about bass fishing. No. Wrong one for that. Wrong one. That's another channel. Cooking's next week. Richard, hope indeed springs eternal. Well, quite exactly. I couldn't put it better myself. Frankly, you know. Yeah, it's dirty. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh yes, Richard, we're all good at U-string soup. RE cooking, quite. I was going to do that, wasn't I? Plate. Come back to that in a minute. Not doing that. I can have a little. Doesn't really need it. Sometimes us Alembic users, we take our bridges apart, polish them up, but I don't really feel like it needs doing. Because Nick had it all done before I picked it up. Wherever you are, young man. One week it's your Spectre, next week it's this beauty. Put it on there. Put it on here. Horrible. Right. Okie dokes. So now we will do this. Put the lid on. It doesn't dry out, of course. Turn it upside down. Well, I've been using it quite regularly lately, so I make sure I do it upside down, and then next time we turn it up the other way. Give this bridge a quick. Gleaming. There we are. Oh, don't do that. Get off. Okay. Oh, good. Right, fret time, isn't it? Sorry, is that? What's that say? Oh, people dropping off. Here we go. Best wish on your doc's trip tomorrow. Thanks, Stace. Michael Anthony, you're off. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Bless your heart. Fellow base units, peace, love, funk, toodles. You take care. Oh, and testing 9-volt batteries on the tongue to check voltage. Absolutely. Take care. On standby to Mike. Good week. Yeah. It's almost time to grab a bit of dinner there, Stace. What's for dinner, Miss Wolf? Should we off down the Greek restaurant? I swear. Right. Let's give these frets a damn good clean. Too bad. Probably because Nick did it before he sold it to me, but gleaming. You like it? Then we're going to use some Music Nomad F1 oil on the fingerboard. And some nourishment and a bit of a clean and a condition. It's all good. It's all good. Stacey, quite likely Greek restaurant for the win. There we go. We'll probably still be here when you get back. What time is it? It's oh god, maybe we won't. 7 minutes past 10. We might be, or we might not be. Ace, if we're not, thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate it. We're getting there. Let's look at that. It's grim, isn't it? Yeah. Stacey has shares in the Greek restaurant. She lives there, literally. They have their own menu for Stace. They know what she's going to order. Literally, she walks through the door and they put the plate down in front of her because they know what she's going to have. I'm winding you up. Don't worry about it. Sorry, I'm just checking messages. Just bear with me a minute. That's what live chat. Thank you. Oh, it's giving me that poll again. Go. I don't need that. Sorry. What's gone on there? Stacey, it was great to pile on today with the rest of the super chatters. Thank you. Greek bass string soup, that can be arranged. Electric Glowing, I've never been in a Greek restaurant. I guess we don't even have Greek style restaurants in Finland. You're missing out there. Stacey, seriously, they know 2 Coke Zeros for sure. Richard, you go to one here opposite a friend's house, Sutton in Ashfield. They're very, very good. There you go. I played in Sutton in Ashfield at the Diamond years ago in the old covers band. We used to play the Diamond every 6 months. Although it took us years until we did play there. They kept asking us to play there and the lads didn't want to do it because they were worried the FM fans wouldn't like what we did, and they were right, they didn't. But we seemed to attract a whole different crowd. And when did we play there? Twice in 2014, twice in 2015. Then I left the band. Funnily enough, tomorrow 10 years since I left Cover Story. Tomorrow. 10 years. Jeepers. Where did that go? In the blink of an eye. Yeah, horrible. Right, we're going to condition the board. We're going to use some Music Nomad F1 oil. Top stuff. Electric Lion. Might need to visit Richard's then. Take a little tour. I'm sure he'll be very happy to show you around his neck of the woods. Ebony board here. Very hard, very dense, very shiny. Go, bit there. Beautiful. See how we get on here. So I've not done anything with this fingerboard since I got this base. It looks a bit dry now. It didn't when I got it, but you know, that's so 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 months ago. Oh yes, liking that. There's the muck. So it's doing something. Well done, Music Nomad. Top product, that F1 oil. Love it. Love it. Yep. You know what I'm saying. There we go. Oh, crikey. Richard, sounds good. He'll show you around the Peak District. Alembic Boy, what fret erasers are you using? Hoscos. I think Santa needs an addition to his list. Please use the affiliate links in the description box. So you can get them on Amazon, you can get them on Thomann, you can get them on ANDERTONS. You can get them in packs of 3s, 2s, 4s. I use the Hosco ones, but there are other brands from Japan and the not Middle East, Far East. They all do the same thing. But the Hosco ones seem pretty good. I've had no problems with them. I've been using them since 2018. No issues. Time saver. Don't chew your hands up like sandpaper does. If you use sandpaper for doing your fret, some people do. I've seen it done. Don't use steel wool, please. The bits end up in your pickup cavities, you get a problem. Don't do it. That's pretty damn good. There's the muck. Oh, I was frozen again. Bear with me a moment, folks. I'll just sort the camera out. It's doing that a lot, isn't it? It's me, innit? It's me. Yeah. There we go. Should be back. Sorry, I don't see when it freezes unless I look at the screen. Richard, maybe a couple of good bass shops too, about an hour away. There we go. Keith Doherty. Yep. Bass Direct and Bass Brothers. Let you know, that'd be lovely. There you go. Videos, photo. Got it. Let me know when you're coming. There you go. See? Richard Fitton Perkins holiday tours of Derbyshire and South Yorkshire. It's a new sideline. Go. Beauty. Right. Okay, that's that done. Right, we're going to gloss. I could use the Flitz stuff that Alembic recommend. I've got some in there that I want to use, kind of use this up. Not in a hurry to use it up, but it's been open for about 5-6 years, so I just want to, while I've got a load of bases that need work doing, use this as much as possible, and then we can move on to something else. It's all good. Go. Okay. What we got there? World's most handsome bass player face. Ha! Holiday bass tours. You have to be the only bass player at a local jam session and back everyone for 3 hours. I've done that several times in the past. It's a killer. I agree. Let you know, I didn't even notice the screen was frozen. There you go. Rock fan, good to see you, my friend. Hey, Brooksy, what year bass are you working on? 1990 Alembic Persuader. That's what this is. Flamecoa top, mahogany core, maple 3-piece neck, through neck. So this will cloud up. But it'll be worth it. Hopefully the Alembic gloss finish will suddenly pop. I'm hoping. Go. And we'll do the back in a minute. Let that dry. All good. All good, all good, all good. Electric Low End saying hello. Nick Ellis, hey, welcome. Good to see you. Rock fan, 1990 Alembic, not Olympic, Alembic. If you don't know what an Alembic is, look them up. Alembic. Nick Ellis, you've got a few mid-90s Fender Japanese Precisions. Very good. Do you think I should sell them all towards a 70s Precision? Nah. Unless you're buying the 70s Precision for investment purposes. No. If you're happy playing the Japanese ones, then go for that. Rock fan, I think I spelled that wrong. You did. Richard, 1990 Alembic Persuader. There we go. Look them up. Although you may see Persuaders and go, that doesn't look like Mike's bass because he's got two humbuckers. The guy that spec this order originally wanted humbuckers. They usually come with a P and a J. This is more like a spoiler with spoiler pickup arrangement. Nick, pleasure. Your 90s ones will probably be better quality. Yeah, probably. I agree with that. Depends what you want to buy 70s for. Are you buying it because you're after the 70s P-tone, which to be fair isn't always that accurate because in the 70s Fender weren't that great. Or are you doing it for an investment thing? There's no right and wrongs here. It's, you know, what are you looking to achieve? Come on, varnish. Dry up. Come on. Actually, we could do a bit of that on there. Rich, you were playing a 5k Alinto at Andy Baxter's yesterday. Possibly the best precision I've ever played. It should be for £5 grand, frankly. Expect nothing less. Now, I don't know if you can see, ladies and gentlemen, but flame top on this. Now I've put this wax on here. You'll see it all rippling. Or you might not. It's a koa. Flame koa. And the flame nature of it, you see it sometimes and then you lay it down and it's like, oh, it's gone. It's just, it sits there. You can't necessarily see it on... It's in there, I promise. You see it on the bottom half. There. And right here. It's a lovely thing. But most Alembics are. Right, let's get this off, shall we? Now it's looking the business. Here we go. Here we go. Well, there's some figuring there that I hadn't really seen before. It's like a dark line in the figuring. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. There you go. Nice surprise. Gloss is popping, ladies and gentlemen, which is the whole idea. Do the back in a minute. That's mahogany as opposed to flame koa. I'll show you this in a minute. Very simple control arrangement on here. 2 volumes and a low pass filter. Very easy. No grief. Not hard to get around as opposed to some of the other more elaborate Series 1 and Series 2 circuits. Right. Now then, let's see if you can see all of this. This is like I've suddenly got a new piece of figuring here. And the flame is starting to pop. There you go. Try and do it. There you go. Down here. Stunning. Okay, we can do the back end. We'll get the new strings on and we will start doing all of that. It's just got a few dings historically. I don't think I've put any of them on, that's for sure. Right, okay, we've got messages here. Nick, you saw Andy just got back from New York. Hey, cool. Nick, that burgundy mist Alinto was gorgeous. There you go, shining like new money, just a bit. You're meant to be eating your dinner. Go. Okie dokes, one of those. Not across the plate, you dimwit. Well, it wasn't that long ago that Nick did all of this, but anyway. I'm doing it today. I think he bought this from Bass Brothers, but I can see the picture, but I don't know the time frame. But as far as I'm aware, he bought this around about spring, maybe March or April 2023. Kept hold of it for about 15 months, did it up, and then sold it to me. as you do. Oh. Right, let it do its thing. Alembic, well, that wax is brilliant. That's what you want. Dunlop body gloss 65 cream of Carnauba wax, the green one. I think a bottle on its own costs about £9. You can buy it in sets with some of the other sprays and cloths. If you go, use the affiliate links, but if you go to the Brooks's Base Corner store on Amazon, you'll find loads of the Dunlop packages there. Same again on Thomann. So you can buy the bottles on their own. You can buy 2 bottles. You can buy 2 bottles and a cloth. You can buy a box that's got all of it in. So this, that, and a couple of the other things. There's all sorts of options there, but same with ANDERTONS. Just have a look in my storefront. ANDERTONS is one affiliate link serves all. So if you click on that link, it'll take you through to ANDERTONS, and anything you buy on that window will result in an affiliate link for us, an affiliate commission. So check it out. But this stuff is the bomb, I can assure you. And it's much cheaper than Flits as well, which is almost impossible to get here. Yeah, there we go. Stacey, yes, at least you didn't say a Zempic. Well, quite. Electric Low End. Stacey, that made me think of the movie Titanic. You shine like a penny. Yeah, a new penny. Darn, my typo finger's been activated again. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Is the camera locked again? Dear, oh dear, what is going on here? It has, hasn't it? Sorry, guys. It's me again, isn't it? It's me. Let's spit round to that, shall we? That's better. Good. Let's refresh that. It's refreshing the YouTube browser. There we go. Better. Yeah, right. This is drying, doing its thing. Go a little longer. It is. What time is it? It's nearly 10:30. Good Lord. Thank you for tuning in, folks. If you've got any questions, please fire away. Anything to do with bass guitars, bass amps, bass effects, bass accessories, cleaning materials, things we're doing here on the workbench, feel free to ask away. Richard, yes, the Alintos are very nice, but I feel they're a little overpriced. Nowhere near the quality of a GB or a Status. You've landed at the Greek restaurant, listening in. Good Lord, you're spying on us, Stace. Let's just check all of that. That's all good. New subscribers. I don't think we've had any yet this evening. Or have we? Just waiting for the screen to refresh. Have we got new subscribers? I don't know. I don't know. Any comments in the community tab? Not that I'm seeing. No new subscribers. No messages in the community tab. Views, where are we? 793. Okay. Okay, everything's fine there. It's just started raining here, which is going to be joyful. You might want to rephrase that, Rich. Very good. I'm just checking this is not locked up. Has it locked up? It might have done. No, I can see my shadow. See, there's a delay. on what you guys see and what I see, because I'm ahead of it. You've got your Coke Zero, very good. Right, let's clean this up. Nice. Right, let me do the neck and I'll show you the body, or the reverse of the body. So some nice mahogany grain and a bit of koa on the headstock, reverse facing. It's a beautiful thing. So here we go. This is all mahogany. Maple neck, 3-piece. I'll move it back a bit. It works. It works. It's all good. Right then, let's get some new strings on here. And hopefully won't need too much bridge work, because it's been fine with the strings it had on, which were, I think, were 4000 nickels. So we're going to put some 4000 steels on. Rotosound for the win, of course. Got Nick's old strings here, got a little plan for those. So let's get these on. Oh, messages going here. No Pepsi Max Cherry. No, they don't get. Oh, she doesn't get that. Let's go. Original Pepsi for you. Stacey's on the orders, of course. You're on the hunt for Dr. Pepper's Zero Cherry Crush. Yes, quite. I've educated you there. Right, let's put these in here. Okay, need to write something on there. There you go. Right. Okie dokes. Let you alone. You had Dr. Pepper last night. I haven't found Zero type of it here. Well, that's we have it, and they've just brought out Cherry Crush. Although it's not just come out. It's been out for a while. Here, slow. Pavel Volchek. Hey, is that an Alembic bass? Yes, it is. It's a Persuader with humbuckers, like a spoiler. Rich, good welcome. Good to see you on the channel. Yeah, we get it here. I haven't tried the cherry. Oh, you need that, Richard. It's a game changer. Stacey, let you know, Pepsi was created in a town about 3 hours from where I live called Newburn. There we go. Right, so medium scale, but these are long scale strings, of course. Going that way, I think. I'm going to go 1, 2, yeah, because there isn't a hell of a lot on the shaft of that post. So like I say, I'll use these, see how they sound, and if they're great and I'm very happy with them, then they'll go on again next time. And if they're not, I'll use a different gauge or maybe a different brand, we'll see. It's a lot of winding. Maybe you're going to learn, Mike, you do need medium gauge strings for this. It's too much on there. I'm going to take some off. Too much. We'll go again. Right, we'll go again. Cool. On the no added sugar Vinto. Very good. I do like that actually. That's good stuff. Yet Electric Loan created in 1893 by a pharmacist named Carlib Braddon. What was he trying to create? Stacey, Brooks, I'm with you on self-winding strings. Correct. Right, string 2. Don't. You know what, we're going to move this down a little bit. It's starting to get on my wick. It's a little too cramped up there. Getting there, folks. Getting there. Oh, seem to put these away. Getting bashed each time. Oh, blimey, lots of messages. Pavel, I was always eyeing Alembic basses on Bass Central, like the Buzzard model and some other ones. Bit pricey though. Yeah, a Buzzard. They didn't do an Alembic Buzzard. You're thinking the Dragon. Similar thing. Yeah, 7 or 10 grand. Yeah, and the rest. If it's a Series 2 basic model, no special stuff on it, $45,000 starting price for a Series 2. well out of reach for us mere mortals, I can assure you. So keep your eyes open for second-hand ones. Stacey, hand winding them. That yes, Pavel. That bridge is iconic. Just a bit. Richard, I always loved the system they had on the Gibson Les Paul robot, where the motorised tuners would spin and it would set itself in different tunings. Yes, surprisingly, it never caught on. Probably a bit expensive too. Electric Lowen. Reason why I don't like Pepsi Max, that artificial sweetener, and I don't know what other countries use, but in Finland we have the ones that use aspartame. So do we, which isn't less unhealthier than normal. Yeah. Back to bases. Yes, it always comes back to bases, man. Too right, man. That's the G. That's the D. We'll go with that. All good. Let's have to just check the analytics. Check everything is working. Seems to be. How many views? 854 views we're on. Any subscribers yet? If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, that's all cool. I don't ask people to. I think it's a vanity metric. I don't see it amounts to anything. Views and view duration are where. Cheddar Ches, hey. Yeah, how you doing? Talking bass guitars, bass amps, bass effects, great bass players. We're on the workbench sorting some basses out. What do you know? You want that way. There we go. One more to go after this. One more string, not one more bass. It's all good. Now, I don't think I need to make any adjustments to the nut. For those who don't know, we have an adjustable nut system on Alembic basses where you can alter the height of individual sections of the bridge, of the nut, sorry. Good. Here we go. Cheers, you're doing good. How are you? Yeah, we're all good. You love bass. Well, you're in exactly the right place then. Welcome. Got any questions? Fire away. Meet the crew. Everyone's here. We're a friendly bunch. If you come on, well, I'm sure you're not, but I'll just say it anyway. For anyone watching, if you come on, you're rude, you're obnoxious, sweary, aggressive, a pain in the arse, you get booted off. If you're nice, you're pleasant, welcoming, and you want to be friendly, we're all good. Then you stay, and it's that's the way we run it. No bullying, no nastiness. Don't tolerate any of that. If you've got any questions, bass guitars, bass amps, bass effects, great bass players, fire away. We'll talk to you, and if you've got questions, you want some advice, we'll do that too. That's what we're all about. Please give the video a thumbs up if you're watching and you haven't already done so. Thumbs up is the most important thing for the videos, for me, for the channel, for the algorithm, all of that. It's all good. So like I say, the bridge and the string height was all fine. I've not changed gauge. All I've done is changed string material and brand. So we will see how this all pans out. Tuning up. So we're going to stretch the strings in a minute. We'll just tune it up. Tune it up. Stretch the strings in. See where we are. Messages here. Yeah, Brooksy's got a 35-year-old Alembic there. Yes, indeed. Richard, similar to the Warwick Justin, I always thought they made too much string tension at the top of the neck. Never liked it on your Corvette. Different bass, Rich. It's an Alembic, different bass. Cheddar Ches, do you guys have a favourite player? Oh, everyone does, I think. Richard likes Victor Wooten. Cheddar Ches, you're unfamiliar with the name. What band's he in? And the heir to the crown, Charles Bertode. Electric Low End, tip the bass player. They're the reason you dance. See, you're catching on. Electric Low End, too right. Victor plays a solo artist also for the Bella Fleck and the Flecktones. Yes. Stacey minds the late Bernard Edwards of Chic and those influenced by him. All of that. Right, let's get this bass tuned up, shall we? Oh, I'm far out there. That's a good start, mate. Well done. Okay. Oh, that was quite close in as well. My ear must be in at the moment then, when I'm restringing, because this has happened a couple of times lately. It's like piano tone, that is. Feel it resonating through the bass, through the worktop. Cool. Right, now we stretch them in. Right, people, the uninitiated, this is what we do, okay? Put your fingers under the strings and you pull the string away from the fingerboard. If the string snaps or you're worried that it might snap, then you're using the wrong sort of strings. If they can't take that, then they're not good strings. All right? I can hold a bass up by the strings. And if you can't do that, change your string manufacturer. You're doing this to take all the slack out of the string. Saves you a whole load of grief on a gig or a rehearsal. Okay, and we tune it back up and then we stretch them in again. This is how you get consistent tuning and tuning stability. That was a tone and a half out that I stretched that string. We go again. Tuned up. Only a half tone this time. Too far there, Mike. There we go. Messages. Gone too far. I can't see all that. So, just got to scroll up there with me, folks. Richard, we're pretty much all Mark King fancy too. I can't wait to drink coffee from your new mug. You got it with the quote. Good man. Well done, sir. There we go. Stacey. Yeah, cheers. Anyone here familiar with George McCardle or Roger McLaughlin? No. No, who do they play with? Would it be possible to hear the Jungle Boogie on that bass? Yes, it will. I'll do that. Richard, I don't know the names. Who do they play for? Yeah, they played for Little River Band in the 70s and 80s. I know of the Little River Band. I know of them. I can't recall any of their songs, though. You're in Australia. Oh, okay. Oh, Richard's asking, are you in Australia? Right, got you. Where are we here? Right, go for another one. 3 stretches is usually enough. And then check the tuning the day after. And you'll find it'll have moved again. And then, I mean, I don't need this really till Thursday, so it's all fine. It'll be stable by then. Get in there. Why are you saying B? It's an E, you dope. There we go. Right, get it on a strap. See where we are. Chez, he's not, but he likes them. The songs have some fantastic bass line. Oh, check them out. I'll be sure to look into them. There we go. Right, let's have a look. See what we've got going on here. I can switch to the other camera, can't I? How about that? Oh. Go to that. Oh, the glamour. Here we are. Right. Fire the amp up. Good start. Turn the mute on. That's the low pass filter. Oh, that's the low pass filter, which again is noisy because it hasn't been used enough. Noisy pot. Okay. So that's my two volumes. Right. It's like a wah-wah effect, but it's actually a low pass filter as you're opening up the frequency range. Okay. Turn the volume down a little. Super loud. Must be controls. EQ, that's good. I can't get my hand round to the volume control. Oh well, it'll be what it'll be then. Ah, oh, there we go. Right. Uh, there we go. I'm getting there. Here we go. Electric low end. It's made your day, isn't it? Richard, I never liked Alan Lancaster because I was always a Rhino fan, but really like what he did with the Party Boys in Australia. Yeah, if you do, I'd recommend the song "Happy Anniversary." It's a nice slapping bass line. Cool. Can you try dropping or raising the bass volume, Mike? It still keeps getting cancelled out. I can't with a low pass filter. It's the microphone within the laptop. Ah, a little job I haven't done, which I was going to do. And I've just realised I was going to apply Never Dull to the fingerboard to get the brass dots shining. I need to do that because at the moment you can't really see the dots very well. Gloves are back on, Mike. Good job I remembered that. Still made your day. Okay, Rock Fan, how's the sound from it? It's fabulous. New strings, steel strings. Hate nickels. And Nick had nickels on there. I'm like, ugh. Just as he had nickels on the Spectre last week that I did. He liked nickels. I don't. Hate them. Not for me. Although, I think the DR neons are nickel. And they're on the GB, but I haven't used that in anger yet on a gig, so we will see. So I forgot to do this, and I meant to do it. I can't see the bits of Neverdull in the bin, so we'll just start with a fresh bit, eh? It's a little job, but it needs doing, otherwise I will be very annoyed. Get the strap off this, shall we? And that all marked up with polish. Crazy behaviour. Right, need to do this quite carefully, so I don't want the edge of the fingerboard all coated in polish. But I do want to be able to see the dots. Better. Now dirty. They've probably never been done. T-base is the same. It's got these little brass fret markers, and in theory, yes, they, high end, but A, they're a pain in the arse to clean, and B, you can't see them. Completely pointless. I don't know why companies do this. Brass fret markers, please. Do me a favour. There's nothing bright about them. How are you meant to see them on a stage under poor lighting? You can't. Not a good idea, Alembic. I don't know who came up with that idea. Just not great. I mean, I've just polished two of them there. They're still like dirt brown. Oh, sorry. You're on the that camera. Well, one just came up nice and clean. So maybe it's just a matter of elbow grease. Better. It takes a little while for the polish to kick in. Oh, blimey. There's a lot of chat going on. Heading out for the day. Have a great day. Thank you. Welcome. Anytime. We're here every Tuesday. Jack Bruce, couldn't remember his name. Also, Jack Bruce had a signature Warwick bass. Yes, he did. He had a couple, actually. Electric Low End, Jack Mike has an interview with Jack Bruce on the channel. I haven't put it up yet. It will be getting there. The Warwick was a lot later. Yeah. There will be. That interview will go up eventually. Not yet, though. It was meant to go up a year ago, and I didn't get round to it. Too much happened. It's a lot going on with the Decades of Dance show. These dots ain't coming up. That one's disgusting. The A string. The A position. Fifth position. Hey, fifth fret. Seventh's not great either. gunk and crap. Couple of them, they're not having it. Right, let's get the polishing cloth. Oh, 2 at the 12th ain't for cleaning, that's for sure. 3rd's not bad. 5th is average. 7th, pitiful. 9th's all right. The 2 at the 12th, forget it. 15th's okay. 17th's okay. 19th's pretty good. 21's pretty good. 24, one of them's come up gleaming. Look after your brass fret markers, lads, lasses. Okay. Well, we had a go. Not convinced it really did that much, but there we are. Not to worry. Used a Fender 6.2. Yes, he did. Aria Bases 2. Yeah. Pro SB. Only Zool. You got an SB Integra. Integra's a great basis. Yeah, he used Dan Electro Longhorn. He's best known for the EB3 and also for owning Fender Precision number 11, which I held and took photos of when I interviewed him. Stacey's got an Aria SB 600 and an SB 900. Yes, she does. I wonder how many times that floating bridge exploded out of his bass on stage. Probably quite a few. I would wager. Right. Okay. Right. We need to check intonation and we need to check pickup height. Feels pretty good, actually. Let's put that back in the strap of playing it. Realised I hadn't done that. I won't go through the amp because it's going to be a bit loud. It's just gone 11 o'clock here. Benefits from steel strings, that's for sure. Hey, wonder how many. Let you know. Nice to see all the ghosts that behind Mike's back. Ghosts? Oh yeah, right. Very good. And is it called Casper and as a penchant for being especially friendly? There we are. Well, I might just adjust the pickups a tad. I think they're just a little, well, certainly the back one's a little too low. It's slanted. And bring it up level. So Alembic pickups are idiosyncratic in that they're not. They basically have four screws. Two of them are setting screws, and two are adjustment based. So I think that is the setting screw. Is that the setting screw? Need the smaller screwdrivers, Michael John. Certainly do. Phillips all the way. Yes, the setting screw. So there's one. So you've got two screws on each pickup that are diagonally. They're the adjustment screws, and then the holes, the screws in the holes. Or am I getting it round the wrong way here? Hang on, I'll tell you in a minute. I think I might have got it the wrong way around. I'll tell you in a second. In fact, there's a little bit of muck on the edge of that pickup there. I'll just have that off there. Thank you very much. While you've decided to peer out of your crevice. Right. No, I think the screws in the holes are the height adjustments. The screws that you can visibly see are the setting screws. Better? There is a help sheet on the Fender. What am I talking about? Alembic website about all the heights and the tolerances and what the measurements should be. Can't be bothered to look at it at the moment because I'm going to use this on the rehearsal on Thursday, and if it's not how I want it, then I'll adjust it afterwards. Right. Okay, messages there. Casper the Friendly Ghost, but it looks like an evil guitar player to me. Ha! We just got about 6 notes, yeah. Just noticed someone has put up a brand new Status Graphite CW2 Genesis in Aurora with red LEDs on the base chat marketplace 3850. That's the all wooden one. Well, it's a lot of money. Christmas is coming. Whether you'll get buyer at that price, I don't know. Things like that tend to get buyers after the tax window shuts at the end of January. Okay, I'm going to take some tools with me, I think, on Thursday, and I will, if I need to make adjustments in the rehearsal, I will, because when I'm playing through a decent sized amp, I'll hear going on there. What we got here? Oh, right, we're still on that message. What I might do is tomorrow when I get back, let's just give this a little. It's playing good. Playing good. Actually, let me just check the control cavity. Usually with Alembics you have trim pots on the outputs, and I don't know if this has or not. Let's just have a little look, see what we've got here. Again, pickup height will affect the output, so I like to know these things in advance. So if I raise the pickups, I might need to turn the trim pots down a tad. You chuckled a little. You lot having your own little conversation. Don't worry about me. It's not as convoluted as a series bass, which has various sort of trim pots and adjustments that you do on the reverse of the bass. Richard, what were you chuckling about? Well, quite. Pavel Volchek, you've got a Fender American Professional 2 2024 precision bass and Alembic white alder timber. Good for you, sir. Hope you play it often. Right, so, oh, yes, we've got trim pots, haven't we? There is a trim pot. Okay. Right. Full set of screwdrivers with me then on Thursday. And once I'm in the rehearsal room with the rest of the band, we will see what's going on. No point me doing it in here. It's 11:15 at night. Won't ingratiate me to my neighbours. And I want to play at volume. So we'll do that tomorrow and Thursday. I shall report back with my findings. Richard, nice power. I used to have the original American Professional Precision in white with mint green plate. It was very nice bass. Why did you sell it on? Stacey, you haven't told us what you've ordered from the menu. We need to know these things. Scott, good to see you back. Still going at it. Oh, yes, we do 3 hours these days. I did all my bases this past weekend. Once the weather changes in the East Coast here in the States, you do the same. Clean, oils, wax. Good man. Stacey, ha. Yes, we are. Electric Lowen, well, I've been making typos. I might have been having troubles with his words too. It all comes together now. We are long lost brothers. There we go. Get the old screwdriver in the screw head. That's good. There we are. Richard, you left the band that I used it for and it sat for 2 years in its case. If a bass ain't earning money, it has to go. Well, there we go. Good job I don't apply that here. Although maybe it'd be a good thing, actually. Running out of room. Then again, the bass collection is handy for the channel. Obviously. Right, trim pot Thursday. Hook it up to the Aguilar and we will see where we are. Haven't decided if I'm taking the AG700 or the DB751 yet. I know we've got horns on Thursday and it's a fairly sizable band. It might be the DB751. We will see. Ay, ay, ay. Bending it on purpose. Right, we will see. We will see. We'll use this on Thursday and see where we're at. Might dig out the Aguilar, not Aguilar, what am I talking about? Alembic setup measurements and see how close we are. Won't do it now, it's a bit late. I'll do it tomorrow. Have a look. But the bass looks good, playing good. Liking it, liking it. Folks, what's the time? You caught the end of these things. Yes, well, we need to know what you were ordering off the menu. We need to know these things. What you got to tell us? What are you ordering? Finish the drink, mate. Wrap things up. Very good. Okay, right, folks. It is 20 past 11 here in London town. Thank you for the past 3 hours and 20 minutes of company. Been a pleasure. Hope you've maybe learnt something or seen something that you thought, hadn't thought of that. If we can be of any service, let me know. Got to, if you want to email me, you can, brooksysbasecorner@gmail.com. I'll reply as soon as I see the message, and that's all good. Thank you for all the super chat payments, folks. I really do appreciate that. Record breaking, that was. Good work. Good work. I'm looking down at the camera and realise I'm on the other camera, aren't I? You don't expect polish as well, do you? Surely not. I'll just put it back on there. There we go. So there she is, ready to go. So coming out on the gigs on. Oh, actually, I tell you what. Now we're coming to the end. I can show you. Look at that. That's the flame I was telling you about. Full on, eh? And yet sometimes when you see that from the front, it just looks like there's no pattern. It looks like there's no figuring in the wood at all, but there is. Oh yes. I'll do it down that way. Yeah, you can see it all along the edge. It's a beautiful thing. There we go. So rehearsal for me Thursday, gig Saturday, and we'll probably do, let's think, probably do live chat maybe Monday afternoon. Again, seems to work quite well. Might do something Sunday, we'll see. And then next Tuesday, regular live chat. So at the moment, as far as I'm aware, that's all the bases that I need for the gigs I've got coming up done. Hopefully. I'm sure I'll find a couple more in the rack that I think, that needs doing, that needs doing. But yeah, so thank you very much for joining in, getting involved, all the messages. I just realised I've gone over to that. There we go. I can see them all now. And we need that on there. Excellent. Why isn't that? Just show me that, will you? There we go. Stacey's ordered a wish sandwich where she has 2 pieces of bread and sincerely wishes she had some meat. Yeah. Greek salad with all the fixings. Excellent. You always learn on this channel. Fab. Thank you. Looks great. Now I can dye. Well, there we go. Lovely deck to the flame pattern. Yeah. Nice like a violin. There we go. Always a pleasure to be here with fine people. Well said, sir. Yes. So, thank you very much for joining in the live chat. Much appreciated. Regular live chat next Tuesday. If you want any of the links for the products we've used, all in the description box, the affiliate links in the description box. They will also be in the comments section of this video. So if you want the waxes, strings, all of that, they're all in the comments section, the description box as well. I'm going to do a little link now. So we're coming up to the end of the video. If you want to see more videos like this regarding setting bases up, workbench stuff, there will be a link. Is it there? It might be there, or it might be there. It'll be one of those sides. There'll be round about now, and it will take you through to the workbench playlist, and you can watch all the other videos where we do this sort of thing. Different bases, needing different things doing. So if you enjoy the workbench format, you like the workbench videos, it'll either be there or there. It's wherever, because the camera's in flip mode, so I'm trying to work out which side of the screen you're going to see it. It'll either be there or it'll be there. On that note, folks, have a great week. Enjoy your bass playing. If you're gigging at the weekend, drive safely. Get home safely. There are idiots on the road, so be careful out there. On that note, I will see you next Tuesday, but might see you Monday afternoon or might see you Sunday. We'll see how we go. I will try and get some content up on Friday, which will be my, I'd like to say my day off, but it won't be a day off. I've got songs to learn for Saturday. On that note, have a great week. I'll see you next week. Take it easy.